Hi guys, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and I've got a few plans sorted out for today. So let's start off with the Elven Gateway, because there's a quest we can complete quickly, and I already have some of the items needed for it, but not all of them. Just been kind of hunting through, looking at quests and what we've got going on, but let me find the right one. 10 Elementium, 16 Dreamwood, 16 Skystone. Skystone is made of 2 living rock. Gives you 1 Skystone. How many did you want? So I need to basically stick half a stack of living rock through. You want 16 Dreamwood, so... it's actually... no, that's 1 to 1, isn't it, for Dreamwood? And then it's 2 to 2 for those. Now I have... I'm not entirely sure what our mana pool situation's like here. Let's have a look. You've got just under. I'm going to top that off. I've come pre-armed, so let's just give that a little boost. That'll do. And where have you gone? Where have you gone? There, it's right in front of my face. You know, you're looking at your inventory and you're going, where the hell is that? Yeah, so I've been looking at some of the quests, and there's quite a lot of the quests that are going to rely on a certain amount of RNG. Anyway, but let's get this going. Just give it a chance to fully form. I don't want to make... oh, I didn't make a mistake last time, did I? I just didn't realise that it had gone like that. And those. Now, am I going to want any more Skystone than 32? Probably not now. Why? Oh, here we go. I was going to say, where's my Skystone? Come on. Give me my Skystone. So yeah, I mean, when I say RNG, the Creeper Seeds and the Creeper Egg both require you to have a Creeper Heart and I think a Creeper Head. Now, I've got 1 Creeper Head, but I only have 1. I don't have any Creeper Hearts, and obviously Creeper Hearts are rare. So there's a certain random element. Skeleton Skulls are needed for the Skeleton Seeds. That kind of thing going on. And obviously the moment you add a random element to the mix, right, we get 32 Elf Glass. So it wants an Elven Mana Spreader, a Terra Blade, Elementium Armor. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The Britannia quest is starting to shape up quite nicely. Certainly things that I would consider doing normally, so... Now the question is, do we go Elementium Armor, or do we just bypass that entirely? Well, we could definitely do the Elven Mana Spreader. Let me have a quick look at that. That should just be a Mana Petal and Elementium, and yes, that should, and it is, in fact. So we can probably, let me grab a petal, no, just a petal. Plonk. And get rid of those. And it's a Elementium, and yeah, that's all doable. Now we'll need another 20, what we got 10, so I'll need another 15 Elementium if I make Elementium Armor. That is in itself is not a major problem, however, but let's get this one done quick. I'll probably want some Elven Mana Spreaders anyway. Gives us a couple of full mana tablets, and that should then go for the sparks, and then we want the spark augmentations, and that means we have to do the the Gaia Guardian before we get to those, so we can... Do we? Oh. No, you seem to... Or is it the Corporeus box? I could have sworn these required. Oh, that's not so bad then. Oh, we can start to play maybe with that down that line in a little while. But Terrorblade. Now the Terrorblade actually might not be a bad idea, because we have got some Terra Steel. I made excess. And that just needs a living wood twig, which we can certainly do. Let me just go over here a second. And just get rid of that. I thought I made extra Terra Steel. Elf Glass, that. Living Rock has got its own home. Elven Mana Spreader and Living Wood has got its own home. Now where the hell did I put my Terra Steel? Did I stick it in my valuables chest? Possible. Yes I did. 1, 2. Lovely. Oh, sounds like the concussion creepers are going off. Right, I need crafting bench, and we need a stick and 2 of those. It's actually a better sword than the Mana Steel one anyway, so kind of makes sense to have that because it's got the effect, which in itself is pretty good. Now, oh, let me pull these. Oh, we've got so many mana tablets actually. That's getting a bit silly. We're well suited for mana. How much have we actually got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 Terra Steels worth. Interesting. Anyway, let me... Oh God, I'll get there eventually. Let me just go and put this lot away. And that needs a home, but we'll find that a home later. Right. So let's come out of this one and look at what the world enables. Coke oven bricks. Now, it was mentioned to me in the comments a few weeks ago that we probably need to get this going sooner rather than later. And coke oven bricks in this pack are seared bricks and sand. So we should be good if we go and just divvy this up a little bit. That should give us 16, and that should give us another 10. Hopefully we have enough sand. We do. I counted up perfectly. Oh no, it wants us to make coal coke. So we are going to need to put our coke oven out somewhere. For the time being, I'm going to stick it out here, because why the hell not? Until I get my internal technical area built downstairs, which I haven't even started thinking about, this will do the trick quite nicely. So we need to stick in our coal coke. Is coal for 1800 ticks in a coke oven. That's fairly straightforward. We just need some coal. Have I got any coal? I've got blocks of coal, and yes. Then is the answer. I've got 8 coal coke already as well, somewhere. Must have been a quest reward. How many did you need? 16. I'm probably going to want more anyway, so we might as well just pile a whole load of coal in this and set it running. There you go. That's off, and we can forget about it for the next 17 years or however long it's going to take. We'll put the sky stone down there as well for now. So we're doing that. That's in progress. Fire away. That's nether rutile ore. I've got to do these nether quests at some point, but I'm a coward. What more can I say? We've got carpentry to do. However, there is one that I do desperately want to do and I've been preparing for. So let me pull this together. Right, let's start this one off. This is the preliminary Thorncraft quest for the way the world feels, and it now wants me to put an iron cap, and I believe for that I just need a stick. Bang. Claim reward, and now it wants a crucible. So crucible we can do really cool. In fact, I can do it. It gave me the actual materials to do it, which is even better. Let me just plonk you down. Again, I haven't got a Thorncraft area. Crucible. Dig it up. And let's see what it comes up with next. It's going to give me some water cans. And that's it. That is our entire foray into the world of Thorncraft. No, it is for the time being our entire foray into the world of Thorncraft. But at this stage, we don't even have a Thormin icon. I could probably get that quickly enough, but we've got other things to do, other fish to fry, so to speak. So, take you, and you out to start off with. And if I go Dragonstone, Bucket of Lava, bang, that gives us an attuned stone from Witchery. Which, if we go into, no, find the right, if you pardon the expression, witch. Jump in here, we now have a reward which gives us several attuned stones. We've now got the augmented attunements, the distilled sunshine, not really, kettle, spinning. Now this one is what we want, a spinning wheel. But we have got that, and we've also got the poppet shelf, and whatever the hell that is once we've unlocked it. So let us go and have a look. What do we need for a spinning wheel? I know I've looked at this before, but kind of went, whoa, attuned stone. Wool, stick, 2 wood, and 4 item frames. Okay. Need some more string for that then. Doo-doo. And I think if I'm not, was it that? Yes. That should do us. And we need a wool, stick, 2 planks, tuned stone, and 4 item frames. Have I got any item frames before I go running off making them? Doesn't look like it. So we need that and that. The nice thing with Britannia and this catalytic thingy hoofa-doofa is the ability to make useful things out of useless things. So yeah, we can get the item frames done pretty easily. I know I could control shift, but hey, me. That, we've got a wool, we've got a stick, and an attuned stone gives us our spinning wheel. We've got that, we can claim that reward. Doesn't open anything up for us right now, but it does open something up for us more imminently. Let me just sleep the night off. And let us see. Right, you can go. So I want to spin a cobweb. We'll put this in the witching area eventually, but right, how did we make that? Let me just check what the ingredient was. Web, bang, 8 cobwebs, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you need an exact quantity? string, make a cobweb in a spinning wheel. Alter power. We'll not move that over to the things sooner. We'll move it over to... Steady on. We'll move it over to the witching altar sooner rather than later. Of course, these things all like a bit of altar power, don't they? Okay, so we've got you here. You are now in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That goes in and spins us our cobweb. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. And of course everything's growing nicely over here. We've got crops for days. Careful you don't prick your finger on that one. Okay. Got the important cobweb. I've also added some lily pads. I tried the nether warts, didn't seem to make much difference, but I'm over 5,000 power now. I've put a few more flowers in that I got given as quest rewards. So that's all good. Right, so what we need is, let me just get something to block this off with. Oh, and I also need to go and pick up the last few bits of ingredient there. Mutating sprig and spawn zombie. Show. Pop that in there. Stick that over the water. Take you out. 4 older saplings. Bonk, 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 bonk. Now the zombie's going to burn, so we could do with just give him a little parasol. Just so he doesn't. There you go. So then the final thing we need is the zombie egg and the mutating sprig. Throw that in there. Bang. And then I don't know if you need the shears for this or not, but you know, why risk it? And that should be this one complete. But 8 graspers. So what's next? Hop along. Critter snare, slime, and a spawn ocelot. Well, we've got the spawn ocelot. We've done that. So we need a critter snare with a slime in it. Okay. Well, I happen to know there is a quest to make slime eggs. Let me have a look. Yep, spawn a slime. So let's have a look at what's involved with slime eggs. 2 slimy crystals, a spawn a cow, 4 experience drops, and a bucket of milk. I am going to check how long I've been recording because I realise that this is one big long stream of me blathering, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, almost there. The one thing we do need to do is just cook up these 2 slimy muds, which will not take a jiff. That's about 18 minutes at the end of the last segment, so we've got a little bit of time left. Hopefully long enough to do this. So that gives us that. We've had to make a spawn cow egg, because for some reason that's what you need for a slime. So a couple of slime crystals, bucket of milk, spawn cow, and 4 of those. We're going to make us a slime egg. So we're just waiting on that. And then we should be able to get a critter snare in a slime in a critter snare. That's the objective here. So we'll figure out a way to do that once we've got this. I'll probably build a pit and put the critter snares at the bottom or something, and then spawn the slime in it. But this is going to take a fair bit of mana, and I think next episode our thrust is going to have to be getting mana generation improved. Now I may go several ways I've got as an option, which I'm thinking about, but it's just how best to do them. So yeah, there's a few options, but I mean, one thing would be to improve this, double the imprint and put some more hydrangeas in it, which is not ideal, but it will eventually, it will do the job eventually. Okay, you are ready? How? And that gives us the slimes, and more importantly, it gives us an egg to actually produce a slime. So let us quickly just sleep the night off, and then we'll go and have a think about how best to accomplish this. Now if we head down here, thinking this through here, there shouldn't be anything in here. I don't think there's any spawnable spots. So if I were, I've got a bit of dirt on me. How are we going to play this? If I were to go and dig those two out just temporarily, and then place a critter snare there and there, and then do my spawn slime. Got him! That was easy. Again, don't know if I need to use that, so we'll do it like that. I can't believe that that's all there is to that quest, however. So, killing task, here we go. Toads died out, blah blah blah. There's still an important animal for witchcraft, so much so to mutate other creatures into toads, so they could be readily available for witches should they need. Unfortunately, the cataclysm did kill any breeding stock there may have been, so you have to mutate your own toads. Once you've got your toads, you contain them with rotten flesh, at which point they will follow you unless you tell them to sit. Tame adult toads can also be bred with rotten flesh, so you'll never have to mutate toads again. Toe of toad, but yeah, alright, but how do you actually get a toad? Let me check that up and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, I think that is outside of the scope of today's episode. However, die. Come on. And then we can just, oh yeah, there we go. Now these little fellas can't hurt me, so I want 4 of these. I've checked up the ritual, the process, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the bum. There we go. So, outside of the scope of today's episode, but we have got the 4 toads we need. Slimes we need for that. We've got the ocelot, so the only thing we need now is to get into doing charge to tune stones and stuff and things. So let me put those down here. So I think on that note, seeing as I've got nothing left to do at this point, I am going to stick you and you in there. You will need to get one of those charged, which I don't know whether it's going to tell us how to make a charged attuned stone. We do need to make a candelabra, and we do need to make a chalice, so we probably need to get another attuned stone done as well. And obviously we need to do that, so they're probably things for next episode. So anyway, I think we've made some progress today, and we've got quite a lot of that now. If I go and grab that other one, we may even be able to turn in that quest quickly while I'm thinking about it. Where are you? So I think most of this we can probably have to look to, and that one we can certainly look at. But anyway, I'm kind of thinking we have this now, so we'll claim that reward. We do need that. We need to do this. So yeah, I think we've got plenty to be going on with next episode, but we are getting to the point where I think we need to go into the Nether and steal some pigmen's stuff. And I hate the Nether. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as per, I will see you soon. Bye for now.